Ako si Mark Lopez and my program is Pugad Vloggers, aired every Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. Sa Radyo Bandido, TV simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Sa Sky Cable, Channel 224, TV Plus boxes, and on free-to-air TV. Also, sa facebook.com, DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and our official YouTube channel.
Pugad Vloggers, ako raw titirisin, salot sa bayan wawalisin, walang sasantuhin, ang saya-saya nakakabaliw, kasama natin ang tropang Pugad Vloggers. Pugad Vloggers.
Hello! Hello!
Hi!
Good evening!
Good evening, Do!
Kinikilig ka ba? Tulad ng pagkakilig ko?
Oo, magkakaibang level ang mga kilig natin ngayon. Pero definitely, meron tayong isang malupit na kilig na nanggagaling talaga sa kaibuturan ng ating, ng ating kaluluwa. Mamaya. Basta, magandang gabi muna sa iyo na napakagandang binibini. Talagang crush na crush kita. Lalo ngayon nag-glow ka, grabe. Para ka nakalunok ng fluorescent. Ang liwanag ng smile mo.
Liwanag ba masyado ang aking ilaw?
Hindi, ang smile mo. Dahil sa nangyari kagabi, wag mong baguhin. Sabi ko para ka nakalunok ng fluorescent kasi ang liwanag talaga ng aura mo ngayon. Sobrang aliw. And of course, marami sa aking mga kakulto din ang napakasaya tonight. So, good evening mga kakulto ko. I love you. Tsaka syempre, ang mga ka-solid gongers, mga kapugad namin na walang sawang sumusubaybay. Good evening sa inyong lahat.
Well, maliwalas ang muka ng maraming tao at 30 million plus of them in fact because
Grabe, no?
we have elected a new president. Of course, he's a president-elect until he will be president-elect when the COMELEC starts canvassing and has declared him. And he's going to be sworn in on the 30th of June.
30th.
Time. So, yon. And this is the beginning of a new era, actually.
Yes.
Everyone, well, not everyone, but many people are excited to begin this new journey.
Natatawa ako doon sa mga doon sa mga pinks. Sa dami ng lulusubi nila, yung kakampi nila sa COMELEC.
Kanina, nagkaroon ng lightning rally sa COMELEC, and it's a mixture. It's a mixed crowd. Actually, it's a mixture of those who are followers of Mrs. Robredo. Well, the others are also her followers, but come from different cause-oriented groups that are considered to be part of the left. No, so
Yes.
it's a mixed bag. So it gives credence to what other people have been saying, that Mrs. Robredo is supported by the left.
Exactly. And kahit na nagagalit siya, no, at i-deny niya, at ikinai-stress niya na na-identify siya doon, well, today, once again, it's proven. No, so,
Supported by the left.
proven talaga. And, pabatiin ko yung mga friends, mga kakulto ko, na sobrang nagdidiwang ngayon. Isa na dyan, syempre, ang ating favorite, si Cristeta Lapitan. Syempre, di ba?
Cristeta.
Si Monique Francois, yan, isa yan. At syempre, ang ating Nonoy Murillo, definitely. Tapos, Syempre, yung mga talagang solid Duterte supporters, talagang masayang-masaya sila nanalo si Inday Sara. Si Yu Chang, nandyan yan siya. And batiin ko nga pala si Spiros Rabanopoulos, a very, very pretty friend of mine. I love you, Spiros. I hope you're watching. Nagulat ako kasi tagal-tagal di kumikibo niyan, yung friend ko na yan.
Greek ba siya?
Oo. Ha? Yes, Greek. Very Greek. And very Pinoy. Grabe. Very Greek and very Pinoy. One of the loveliest friend ko. Talagang super kikay niyan. You will love him.
Hello.
You will love him though. Oo.
Si Julio Trenta is here with us.
Hi, baby.
I love Baby M. Ano ba si I love Baby M? Female or male?
Ay, hindi ako sure.
Oo.
Pero, oo.
Crespo Carlex, good evening.
Hi,
sir.
baby.
Thank you for tuning in. E.R. Bautista.
Oh, syempre.
I think we have a private joke there.
Kapatid yan, kapatid. Sa INC. Kapatid yan. Oo.
Ricardo Oria. Marian Yanson.
Hi, baby. Kumbawa.
Simpatikong kaibigan na si Gary Tarlac.
Ay, of course. Hindi mawawala ang
and my friend, my cousin, Jomar Almeda.
Hi.
And of course, Nonay Marila. Jomar Almeda is a retired orthopedic surgeon who's now in the United.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Nasa US siya ngayon?
And he's also a composer and a singer. Oh, Jomar, compose naman ng song for us.
Grabe, nakakaloka yung nangyari kagabi. Alam mo kasi, sa totoo lang, natanga din ako. Kasi ganito yung nangyari sa akin, di siya. Pero nanonood ako, no? So, tutok talaga ako. For the first time in, I don't even know how long ago, tumutok ako ulit. I think the last time ako tumutok sa kanila, or at least nanood sa kanila, was during nung 2016 elections. Wow. Pero very briefly lang nung 2016 eh. Ito talaga, tinutukan ko talaga sa 3 TV channels on YouTube. So yung 3 mainstream.
TV eh.
Oo. Hindi, ako inano ko lang, sa YouTube ko lang sila tinignan. Tapos, yung unang balita, yung unang pasok, 900-something thousand, ganyan-ganyan. Nakikita ko na kaagad. Uy, sabi ko, laki ng lamang. Kasi 400-something lang si Lenlen. Tapos, may konting singit na balita lang, Dok eh. And then, walang warning, for some reason, biglang, boom, pumasok. Nagulat ako, 12 million kaagad, 15 million kaagad.
Kasi automated na, basta sinaksak mo yung they transmit mo yung they all will flood the
it was really, sa sobrang gulat ko, kasi it was just split second, coming from, dinadigest mo pa yung 900,000. Tapos all of a sudden, 15 million. I was like, oh my God.
Amazing, no? Amazing. And I don't know. I have not logged in and looked at the status, but I think that there are more than 95% of the returns that are in.
Yes.
So,
Ang nakakagulat dyan, hindi naman sa Doc, pero totoo lang, nagulat talaga ako. Grabe yung number ni Sarah, mas mataas kaysa kay Bongbong.
Kunti lang naman.
Pero nakakagulat, di ba?
Why? We know that Sarah has more fans. Sarah is not as controversial as Bongbong Marcos. So it is easier to actually, and it's easier to vote for Sarah than Bongbong Marcos for some people because of some reasons.
Yes, yes.
It's not really surprising that Sarah will have a few more 100,000 votes than. And sino naman ang mga kalaban ni Sarah? Kasi mga kalaban ni Sarah, si Kiko Pangilinan, na hindi naman talaga ikinampanya.
That is exactly where I was going, Doc.
Oh.
Doon na ako actually papunta. Tama ka doon sa point po eh. Actually, hindi dahil sa mas madaming boto siya kaysa kay Bongbong. Yung pinanggagalingan ng super dami niya is walang kwenta lahat yung kalaban niya doon sa ilalim. It's so abysmal talaga yung mga sumunod. Yun yung talagang runaway talaga yung ano na yun, yung pwesto na yun. It's unbelievable. And pinakagulat ko pa kagabi, Dok. Kasi hindi ko, ako, malakas ako mang-asar dito sa mama na to eh. Pero hindi ko akalain number 3 si Pacquiao. Hanga din naman ako kahit paano, kahit ang layo ng distansya. Pero hanga pa din ako, number 3 siya. Talagang bilib talaga ako doon sa part na yon.
He didn't withdraw, no? I think that Pacquiao has his own crowd, the evangelicals. And he had a lot of votes from them.
Hindi, tsaka sa totoo lang, aminin na din natin, marami din natulungan yung mama na yan over the years. So talagang meron talaga siyang mga solid na supporters simula nung sports, nung atleta pa siya. No? So,
brings us to the point that Pacquiao is known all over the Philippines and all over the world. So I think it is more known than Isko. Isko is hardly known in the Visayas and Mindanao. He's known in Imperial Manila, but not in Visayas and Mindanao. So I think that that gave a lot of votes to Pacquiao over Moreno.
Actually, Doc, pag initinignan mo, artista naman si Isko. And sa totoo lang, di ba, maraming tao din ang nakakakilala sa kanya talaga. Yun nga lang, sa younger generation, hindi na siya kilala. Mas may edge talaga si Pacquiao sa kanya doon sa part na yun. Kasi sa younger generation, hindi na alam na artista si Isko dati. Tapos, si Pacquiao, of course, nabantayan nila growing up na walang ginawa kundi gumawa ng record in boxing. So, at yan siya nga, current senator, so national position. So, believe lang ako kasi hindi ko akalain na number 3 siya. I wasn't really expecting that. Tapos, although konti lang naman yung difference nila ni Isko, konti lang. And, maraming, grabe, dami, denial ngayon. Pinakapaborito ko talagang natanggap kanina yung sinabi sa akin na kasi ang iniisip nila dahil hindi ako nagpo-post ng anything na nagka-campaign for BBM, super anti na ako. Alam mo yun, yung gusto yata nila ma-expect na magwala ako kasi nanalo, ganyan. And sabi sa akin, imagine, from tatay mo, yung bansa, from tatay, tapos mapupunta lang sa paslit na BBM. And I was like, oh my God, talaga, seriously? Ganyan na lang talaga yung logic. Alam mo yun, grabe,
BBM? Well,
BBM
as the person been.
Kasi BBM nga yung umuso. Sabi, imaginein mo, galing sa tatay, I don't know. Wala nang masabi. I don't know what they were trying to, what they were trying to ignite doon sa sinabi sa akin. And it's like,
but, it's BBM is not exactly a babe in the woods. He's been in the government for the longest time. He was a governor, he was a congressman, he was a senator. So he's not really a baby. He was raised and nurtured in a political environment.
Very, 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 very prominent political family, yes.
It's just a matter of time. And really, as people say, it's destiny. If you're going to be president, you're going to be president. No matter what. I believe, that some people believe in destiny. And I sometimes believe that it is true. That no matter what happens, if it's written in the stars, it will happen.
But of course, we also have to acknowledge the fact that we are yet about to start, Ito step, kasi may mga tao na nagsabi tapos na, finish na, magsisimula pa lang po siya sa kanyang presidency, At hindi yan yung and correct me if I'm wrong, Doc, but we have been actually talking about this for a while now. We are just about to really witness their wrath kung sino man tong mga galit, no? Because of course,
We are not about to witness. We are witnessing it. We were witnessing it for the longest time.
hindi. Ngayon, iba ng usapan. Kasi di ba ang sinabi nila, for 30-something years, isa lang yung ano nila propaganda nila, isa lang to prevent a Marcos from going back to the palace. And now that he's back,
I think the reason why Lenny Robredo ran.
and now that they're back in the palace, definitely, ay nako, kung yun dati, yung kay Tatay Digong, sobra nilang binastos yung gobyerno, yung administrasyon, kahit na walang kinalaman technically sa mga Marcoses, ang Duterte administration, they really gave him hell. So, expect the same or probably worse for this administration.
Yeah.
And lalo na sa mga supporters, kung dati sinususpend tayo, God knows what they're going to do now.
I think that it was relatively pa, but they gave President Duterte a hell of a time. But it's going to be easier. It was easier for the President Duterte, because he carries no baggage.
Exactly.
No baggage with him. Just just that his policies run counter to the old order. Okay, and entrenched politicians hate change because they are afraid of losing their power. So that's why the old politicians are really they ganged up on him, and they threw in everything, including the kitchen sink, and Mrs. Pineda even went to the United Nations to speak about the allegation of EJ case, which is very bad, because that's the vice president undermining the president. Now, it's going to be a lot different with BBM, because he carries with him his own baggage, his father's baggage, his mother's baggage, and everybody's baggage that who are aligned with the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan and the government before.
Everything else in between, correct? So it's going to be quite a feat, no? That it's really not going to be an easy presidency for him. At alam natin lahat 'yon. However, it is not a very easy loss for the Pinks to digest. Doon lang ako masaya. Grabe, kahapon, nung nakita ko yung numero, Doc, hindi nga sa totoo lang. Ang iniisip ko kaagad, ano yung itsura nila nag-iiyakan? Natatawa kasi ako, naalala mo yung ewan ko kung napanood mo kami ni Prof ba nung last Tuesday. Pinag-usapan namin, napipikon kami doon sa surveys. Kasi di ba naka-steady doon si Binay sa gitna, as if talagang irreplaceable. So nandun lang siya talaga sa isang pwesto lang since December. Tapos di ba wala, laglag ngayon. Tapos itong si Chel Joke, nilagay pa nila sa number 7 yata, number 6, yung mga pautot na ganyan. And it's like, really? Diba? Tapos, di ba, makikita mo doon lagi minsan pumapasok si Gordon, minsan wala. As in, makikita mo talaga. Ngayon, sinong maiiwan kasama ni Risa sa loob?
Wala.
Medyo.
But who are the sitting senators now? We have a predominantly pro-Duterte,
Si Bato at saka si Bongo.
The remaining 12. Bongo, Senator Ronald De La Rosa, who else?
Si Nancy Binay.
Yeah, Nancy Binay.
Cynthia Villar. Sino pa ba? Forgot. Francis Tolentino.
Oo. Is
Amy Marcos.
Oo, Amy Marcos. There should be 12. But Senator Pacquiao.
Wala na siya.
Senator Pacquiao will go back to being senator? Is that it? Because he's still a sitting senator, right? Or did he finish his, they're
Hindi ko
allowed,
maalala.
right?
Hindi ko na maalala kung kailan siya nanalo, kung yung 2016 or 2019.
2019, I think.
Ba? Ay, sige, siguro
No, no, no,
sumama.
no, no. 2016. 2016.
So, wala na.
So he's done his 2 terms. What about Senator Gordon? He's done with these 2 terms, right?
Yes, yes.
But he's not gonna go back, thankfully. He's not gonna go back. Senator
Nakalimutan ko.
Belima, not gonna go back.
Yeah. Si Kiko. Wala na rin. Oo. Sino pa ba? Si...
Drilon?
wala na. Yan na. That's it. That's it for him.
Who else? There's another one. Are not going back. Trillanes. Trillanes is not going back.
Yes.
So that's very good news. Yeah.
Grabe, no? Nakita mo yung numbers niya. Sobrang abysmal.
So
As in, you would not even want to, you don't even want to be mentioned anymore. Para ipakita yung numero na gano'n. That is incredibly abysmal. Pang klase.
well, he has done nothing but to be negative all throughout his term. So negative din siya ngayon. Buti nga hindi negative yung score niya eh. Yan. So
Kaya mabibilib ko din ng konti doon sa isa, no? Yung babaeng walang balakang. Kasi grabe yung God knows kung paano nila yan paano. Hindi ko maintindihan eh. Kasi yung cases, yung issues sa kanya, number 1, sa PhilHealth. Ang laking issue nun. And yet, may amnesia ba yung mga tao? Hindi ko maintindihan eh. And number 2, din siya, di ba? Connected din siya or at least identified din siya dito sa mga insurgents.
yeah, but
Diba?
I think that because the other side did not engage so much in negative campaigning, no? So yung mga old sins were not raked. They were not brought up. Maswerte nga siya eh. Hindi kasi masyadong na-discuss yung yung PhilHealth and her alliance with the left. Hindi masyado. I think that this campaign was kind on her eh. Not enough vitriol.
Hindi kasi naman, ilan din naman kasi ang na unpublished at so grabe yung suspension na inabot nung tinira siya, including myself. Naka 3 months ako na suspension dahil sa kanya lang. Nung tinira ko siya about PhilHealth.
But the others, I did not see so much of that. So it was not I think that people, Filipinos in general have short memory, so that you have to remind them over and over again. No? Even the issues of Jingoy Estrada, no?
Yeah.
Yan.
Even kay Chis Escudero, pati yung, ang daming, even Lauren Legarda, let's face it, kahit na nung last week, iba yung ating, ibang-iba yung ating feeling about her. But, considering how she was in several previous terms, no, sa Senate na katulad dun sa yung sa envelope kay Erap, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan na mga eksena, tapos yung kay Corona, 'di ba? Yung mga tao meron talagang may short-term memory loss.
Short-term memory, and I think that there was so much focus on the presidential candidates. It was so fiery that it obliterated everything else, including the campaign of the senators. Parang na lang sila side issue na lang sila. But really, the focus was so much on the presidential candidates, no? So, but we'll see, no? We'll see. There's only one.
Ang masakit kasi 6 years, alam mo yon, yun yung masakit doon sa Senate eh. kapag yung palpak na yung nakuha mo, 6 years yan eh. Nalalamon ng sweldo at ng buwis ng tao at may capacity to actually, plunder the mind and pillage.
Well, it's actually the people now are, I think, more politically aware than ever before because of these things. So I think that the people would guide, but be watchdogs. Will oversee how the senators are.
Yeah, allowing these people to still take the Senate alone is, alam mo na, hindi ko pa pwedeng sabihin na learned na or wary na or ano, hindi eh. Kasi nga, hazard yung pagkakaboto, nakapasok pa rin sila. And now sasabihin, babantayan naman namin eh. Hindi, they're not even supposed to be there in the first place anymore.
Yeah, but what choice do we have? Do we have other choices? Look at the senatorial candidates who have been fielded.
Alam mo, Doc, walo lang talaga yung listahan.
Pickings everywhere. They're either associated with the left or associated with the previous yellow, pink regime, or simply that we have not heard anything about them.
Sino yung super yellow na nanalo bukod sa kanya? Yung super identified yellow talaga? Bukod sa kanya, sa kay Ligarda?
I can think of anyone.
Kasi I think sila lang eh. Sila ni Ligarda. Yung talagang solid na talagang from way before talagang identified mo as yellow.
So that's about... If there's only the two of them, Hontiveros and Ligarda, then there are 22 others.
Hindi kasi, di ba, tignan mo si, well, relatively, of course, Robin, walang kulay yan. Si Tulfo, wala din. Cayetano is rainbow. sobrang dami ng tinalunan yan. I cannot anymore remember kung anong kulay niya. Escudero, hindi ko din masabi ko ano yung, but of course, may sapi din ng dilaw yan. Sino pa ba yung mga pumasok? Villanueva ba pumasok?
Yes.
Gatchalian. Hindi rin ganun ka-identified na as in super yellow na yellow, di ba? So, sino pa? Kalimutan ko na yung mga pumasok, Dok. The Ejercitos and the definitely hindi yan sila yellow.
I think Pia Cayetano is still a sitting senator, right?
Yes, she is still, yes.
And then there's the brother, right? Yep. So there are two Cayetanos in the House and two Ejercitos in the House. How's that for the anti-dynasty bill?
Uy, wag mo sasabihin na Ejercito si Jinggoy, magagalit yun, Estrada. Ayaw yung tinatawag siya.
I like how Attorney Darwin Cañete describes most of the politicians that we have. They are transactional. So most of these politicians do not really adhere to a certain political line. Okay, they will go either way as long as it will benefit their careers, and that's how what a transactional politician is.
Pero Doc, diba? Yeah, exactly. It is just something to marvel at, no? Yun nangyari kahapon. How dead is the yellow? I mean, if that is still something that we will ask nowadays, no? How dead are they? I think kagabi, yun na talaga, hindi na yun basta interment.
Cremation
yung nangyari kagabi. As in, Yes, and I cannot, I really cannot wait until she drowns in oblivion after the 30th of June, Uh, it would be something else. It would actually be a very, very good feeling na, oh my God, di ba? Grabe, 6 na taon. Wala tayong ginawa, kundi, kasi sa totoo lang, pinagtatawanan na lang natin, wala na tayo kasing ibang magawa. But the intense and the kabobohan that she displayed. And, kasi okay, given na, pwede ka naman maging anong tawag sa ganun? Opposition. Pwede naman within the government, you can oppose kung hindi tanga yung tunog mo. Kung hindi boko yung tunog mo. Kung hindi
That's the concept of democracy, that, no one, not everyone will think of the same thing. Not everyone will have the same thoughts and opinions. That is democracy. It should be a balance of, of all sides. No, even the Senate, should not have everyone thinking about the same thing, because they say that's it's a stampede.
That is dangerous then for us, yes.
So some opposition is necessary, but it has to be an intelligent opposition, and not an obstructionist. Maka-obstruct ka lang, maka-contra ka lang, it should be an opposition that is constructive. Yon.
Kaya lang, di ba, 6 years nga we marveled at how, just when you think her IQ could not get any lower, it does. Doon ako nagbabaliw. Not to mention, it's not by herself anymore. Somebody's actually lowering her IQ for her, and she still does it. She still does. Alam mo, doon ako nasisiraan ng bait. I enjoyed every minute, every single meme that I did, all of the suspensions that I got. I enjoyed every single one of it because it was worth it. Pero sa totoo lang, at the end of the day, kukwestiyonin mo na talaga what the hell, girl, di ba? Seriously, what the hell? Tapos, mas malala, may fanatics siya. Na hindi mo maintindihan kung paano, seriously, guys, hindi nyo na-gets yung nag-gets namin, hindi nyo nakikita yung nakikita namin, hindi nyo naririnig, hindi nyo na-dissect how ridiculous whatever she was doing for the past, how ridiculous it was. Accumulatively, dapat, kung sa campaign, kung halimbawa, sabihin na sa campaign lang siya nakita, sa dami na inilabas nating bala, February pa lang wala na. Hindi ko talaga magets. Pero well, sabi nga impressionable na yung mga bata, and she got the youth. Let's give that to her. She really did. She got the youth.
Well, kasi may mga influencers, and I was discussing this with my father, and he said that the Catholic Church has a lot to do with the fanatical. See, even in her campaign, there are shades of religious fanaticism, the images that we conjure or they conjure.
Yeah.
The positioning as, Mater Dolorosa or Mama Mary, angel.
Yeah, sacrilegious actually.
And even she admits, about the mere religious or fanatic adulation, like she says that ako ipinupunasan niyo na, hindi pa ako santa or something like that, and that a lot of Filipinos have a deeply rooted Catholic upbringing, and whatever the parish priest, the obispo says in the homilies or in their press releases, they lap it up, so they take it as a word of God, or that they have to follow whatever the religious tells them to do. So, yan yung isa. And then the other one is media, no? And again, another form of idolatry, no? This time with the movie stars and celebrities, that is with the younger set, no? The other one, the religion, is with the older set, mga ano. But this one is with the younger set, yung mga artista, ganyan, that they follow. So whatever the artista says, they will follow also, no? So it is a mindless following, no?
Di ba, meron din namang mga artistas kila Bongbong, di ba? Marami din. Actually, madami din. And kung doon sa artista side of things, medyo may similarity sila doon. Ang wala kay Bongbong is yung church. Pero nakakatawa kasi these are the same people who called tatay poon. Remember? Diba, tinawag niya na poon natin si tatay. They you know, they called us fanatics nung una, and then they put their own ridiculous notion na sinasamba at pinopoon natin si tatay, and then ginamit nila yun sa kanya, and it just backfired like hell. And doon mo makikita, tama yung sinabi mo eh. If it is destined to happen, it will. Kasi lahat na ng tricks na ginawa nila to antagonize Tatay Digong, they played around it and then they used it on her. And they all the tricks that sinabi nila na magnanakaw si Bongbong, hindi magnanakaw si Lenny. 'Di ba? Mamamatay tao si Duterte, hindi mamamatay tao si Lenny, and all that, everything. Sensya ka na, matik na ako magbura. Pero pag tinignan mo, wala, nothing sticks. Para siyang Teflon. Lahat ng ginawa nila walang dumikit. And kahapon, yun talaga, Doc, I gotta say talaga, kahapon, ang saya-saya ko doon sa numero nung nakita kong gaano kababa. Kasi hindi mo na po pwedeng sabihin na natalo or nadaya eh. Sa ganong kalaki.
Oh, but people are still insisting. Number one, as you have observed, no, bakit daw ang bilis-bilis? But, you know, that can be explained. It's automated. What do you expect?
Yes.
That's why we shifted to automated voting. We want it fast. At the end of the day, you know the results. No? So if it's mabagal, they will say, they're cooking something. Why the delay? If it's mabilis, nilinis na nila yan. Nandyan na yan. I-feed na lang nila. These people have there's no satisfying these people. And then there's the circulating mathematical, statistical improbability, no? Which is, I think that is explainable, no? Because a mathematician has explained it as you are getting massive information and not granular. So more or less with big numbers, you are getting the same ratio. That's it. No? But simply, they refuse to accept that. No? It's really suspension of disbelief. No? No matter how
kaya lang,
basta.
Yeah. Oh, correct. Kaya lang, you are outnumbered 2-1 doon sa nakita ninyong vote turnout. So, you know, guys, it's just, kausap ko mga pinks, no? Alam nyo, ang asar talo. Talo na nga kayo, naaasar pa kayo. Mas tripleng talo kayo kasi, di ba? Tripleng talo kasi grabe kayong manlait. Grabe talaga kayong manlait. Nanira kayo ng cancel kayo. Instead na ligawan nyo kami, binalahura nyo kaming lahat. Di ba? Remember how they talked about us, how they demeaned us, how they ganged up against us. Sabihin natin yung totoo. Tayong mga DDS ang tinira nila dahil tayo yung magpapalaki ng numbers ng loyalist votes. Tayo yun eh. Tayo yung maglolobo. Yan na nga, with Sarah. Alam nila eh, when they knew that Sarah was going to run alongside Bongbong, alam na nila that that they will lose dramatically. Yun nga lang, they did. Sa totoo lang, Doc, they tried everything. They did. And failed. Thank God. Saya ako doon sa failure. Masaya ako doon sa failure.
Yeah, and well, talaga, no, for defeat is really a very bitter pill to swallow. And until now, para silang tinamaan. But, you know, guys, you should have seen it coming. You should have seen it coming. Only you are in denial. Okay, number one, all the surveys, the big house surveys, the big number surveys pointed to BBM predominance. And you set that aside. You wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, December pa lang.
Surveys are very scientific. Okay? The big houses do very good sampling. You set that aside and said, they are not reliable. It's better if you show warm bodies. So what did you do? You made hakot people from one place to another. You have doctored pictures, okay, just to show your numbers. You were deluding yourself. It's bound to happen that, you know, it will all come back biting your behind, no?
Yes.
So, you know, you were beginning to believe your own press release. Kaya ganyan ang nangyari sa inyo, no? You did not prep yourself for the truth. So, what can we do? No? Oh, and then ngayon, sasabihin nyo, dinaya kayo. No? You refuse to look at the writing on the wall. Hindi kayo dinaya, talagang natalo kayo.
Talo kayo talaga. Correct. Oo. Ang sarap ulit-ulitin. Nang talo kayo, as in talo kayo. Talo kayo, three folds.
At saka, tinan mo, your presidential candidate lost, your vice presidential candidate lost, your senators lost except one, no? So, posible ba na manalo yung presidente nyo, vice president nyo, tapos talo all the senators? Kayo buy one, take one no? So, correct. Talagang mahina yung inyong team. Yon. Oh, yun lang, masasabi ko. No?
Hindi, actually, tama din kasi dami yung ginawa na kalokohan. Ano? I mean, you actually reap the fruits that you sowed, no? Kasi nag-invest kayo ng so much time and effort in hatred, and that's what you reaped.
Yeah.
Nakuha ninyo lahat ng galit at ngit-ngit ng bayan. Congratulations, because yun po ang tinanim ninyo for so long, no? At yun din ang tinanim ng nanay nyo. Simula pa ng first day pa lang ng presidency ni President Duterte. Yan ang itinanim niya. Every day, every waking hour, wala silang ginawa kundi siraan at gumante ang mga tao sa inyo.
Yeah, it's sabi nga, toxic culture, no? From day one, toxic culture. What will you get from that? Sino ang magsisimpatize sa inyo if you fail? Talagang, people will gloat, as we are doing now.
Yes.
So,
if you don't notice, we are gloating.
Good luck, because, we have a strong vice president as well, who is being groomed to be the next president. And after that, that's another 6 years. So you have 12 years to wait. Okay?
And squirm.
And squirm. So, meanwhile, what you can do is to improve on your political strategies. Okay?
Yes.
Again, sabi nga ni Maricar kanina, Filipinos have very short memories. So in 12 years, probably, the things that you did wrong, probably will be forgotten, and you have 12 years to invent yourselves, reinvent yourselves, and probably you may have a crack at it. Okay? But in the next 12 years, our chosen leaders do very well, extremely well, then good luck with that. No, you really have to work on your team. Because after Sarah, who are they going to groom? Okay? Somebody.
Well, they can probably start looking for somebody to groom now. If there's anything, if there's anyone out there that's willing to actually go to their camp and get and be molded according to how they wanted.
Oo.
But in 12 years, mag-iiba din naman syempre ang political landscape. Alam na natin yon. And there will be a lot more names, new names, new things that will come up and pop up. So, lagi namang pag sa politics lagi namang interesting, no? Hindi natatapos yan. May bago at bago. Pero syempre, wag nating kakalimutan, Doc, na kailangan natin ipagdiwang ang retirement ni Mang Jover. Kasi kasi finally, talagang ayaw na, wala na. Sino pa? Diba? Ano pa purpose niya? So, wala. So,
your account has been deleted.
hindi naman, pero sinabi niya kasi that she will already retire from politics.
Kasi somebody posted the screenshot that the account does not exist anymore. I don't know how true is that. I think it was Attorney Berenguer who posted that.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet. Well, kung totoo na nag-retire na siya because of yesterday or because of last night's revelation, well, I think it's, happy lang ako para sa asawa niya kasi di ba maka-BBM.
I think they're separated already. If
Sa former husband.
but
Congratulations, Dong!
But you were talking about a successor or somebody new in the next 12 years. Come to think of it, 12 years ago, we didn't know that there would be a Manny Pacquiao. We never knew that Manny Pacquiao would, enter the political arena. And look, he's third even, no? So anything can happen in the next 12 years.
Yes, and isingit ko na rin lang ang aking pinakamamahal na friend na sadly nandun lang talaga, striking distance lang talaga, si Papi Herbert Bautista. I admire your tenacity, I admire your courage, and yung sipag mo, grabe, wala kang pahinga simula nung nag-start. And it's a big loss, Doc. Masasabi ko lang talaga. Malaking loss siya sa Senate. Maganda sana na nandun siya. Well, anyway, there's 2025. I hope he would still consider. And kasi ang ganda ng tandem nila ni Inday. Alam mo yon. It's beyond friendship and beyond just politics, and may maganda silang tandem. I really think that we can mold him into something else, something really bigger. Kung sayang lang at hindi nanalo, pero wala pa naman, hindi pa naman tapos yung yung total ng canvas. Tingnan natin, baka may milagro pa, bigla pala siyang maipasok. And also si Yusek Epidensi, ang ating kaibigan, that he's also, how good he worked in a pandemic. Grabe yun. So probably we can start, considering him as well for 2025. Pwede na tayo mag-start ngayon, Doc. Marami tayong na-witness ng mga tao na napakagagaling.
Yeah.
We can help the country groom new politicians.
Yeah.
For us.
Especially for Herbert Bautista, he has the educational background. He has the training. He's been a mayor, no?
Yes, grabe executive.
Government service. So I think that, he's still young. He's relatively young. So remember that how old was President Duterte when he became president, no? There's still, even Ferdinand Marcos is 64 already. So there's still a lot.
Very dynamic yung utak ni Bistek, Doc. Na-witness mo, di ba, nung nakausap natin, nagulat ka din. You did not know how interesting and knowledgeable the guy is. He's actually brilliant. Maiksi yung natin sa kanya, yung stint natin with him nung nag-interview natin siya. Nasasayangan ako. And anyway, hats off din kay Robin. Nagkagulatan lahat kay Robin Padilla. Oo.
Nobody predicted that he'll be number one.
No, nobody. Not even I. Kaya sabi sa akin, naalala ko yung kagabi, isa sa mga pinapanood kong networks na sinabi ano pa rin, katulad na sinabi mo kanina, no offense, sabi mo scientific, etc., accurate pa rin ang mga surveys. I cannot agree kasi hindi nyo nakita si Robin eh. Laki nun. Ang laki.
He was in the service also.
Malayo, Doc. Malayo. In fact, doon sa ilang months prior, doon sa naging scandalous na na parang inampon na lang siya ni Inday para sa Uniteam. Prior to that, wala siya sa survey. As in, none. Zero.
Yeah, but the home stretch is very important, no? Kasi yung recent memory, mas naaalala ng tao kaysa yung matagal nang nandyan, and then yung last edition niya, I think, was even good for him because something is a fresh face. So,
fresh. Pero matagal na siya nasa public eye. Nagulat nga ako, di ba? Nakulong siya dati, and then marami siyang scandalous na mga na past. He had a very scandalous past. And yet, people trusted him. So, ang hirap malaman kung which actually would really put you in position. Samantalang yung kahit anong pabango mo, kahit anong effort mo, siraan yung isa para tumaas ka at magpabango ka kahit na yung bantot mo lalabas. Hindi mo malaman talaga destiny nga. Tama ka daw. I think doon lang ako mag-e-end eh. Destiny. If it will happen, it will. Yeah. And nasa timing lahat.
Bakit? Ending na ba tayo?
Hindi ko alam.
7:54 na?
Seryoso? Asaan?
7:54.
Oh my God.
Akala ko 7:44 pa lang. But let me tell you, as you have said earlier, this is going to be a very bumpy ride for BBM, very tumultuous. And as early as now, hindi pa siya napoproclaim, people are creating trouble for him. No? So it's, as we have said earlier, it's a combination of the left and the pink and yellows who are really moving mountains to rock the boat. Aside from that, we have a suspicion that foreign interests are at play here. We know
as well, yes.
Some of the funding allegedly is coming from outside, from another country. So let's see, how it's.
Yeah, let's also be responsible in explaining why we are actually discussing this and pronouncing this right now, guys. Mukha kasing nagkaroon kayo ng fantasy, ewan ko ba, di ba? Nagkaroon ng fantasy feeling yung mga tao that they just have to win and that's it. No. Everything is just about to start. And again, katulad ng sinabi ni Doc Ethel, hindi kami dito nagbibigay dito ng bad prediction or anything. No. In reality, we both know that the shitstorm it's not even beginning, it's just about to happen. At napakadami, even from outside, napakadami niyan na talagang darating. So, brace yourselves. Really brace yourselves. Do not give yourself an illusion that this is going to be a phantasmal presidency. Don't.
Yeah, we are really very happy that, I will say it outright. We are very happy that Mrs. Robredo did not win. No?
Yes.
So,
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond.
And but we have to help the new president. If you did your best to help the previous one, it's not previous. He's still the president. If you really exerted effort in supporting President Rodrigo Duterte, all the more that the next president will need your help, because as I have said, this one carries more baggage no, more people hate him than President Duterte. No?
Then again, of course, Doc, we also have to make sure that in order for, kasi Tatay Digong, inuna niya tayo, you know? He was all about us. So, that's why we were all about him. So, I hope that the same pattern happens, you know?
Well,
It would be very, very easy for us to support him if he prioritizes us. Anyway, final words na daw. So ako, mauna na ako, Doc, kasi mauna daw yung mahuli yung maganda. Sa lahat ng mga pinks, neck nyo, sa lahat ng mga pinks, neck nyo, we're very happy, yes, na nagdudusa kayo. Yes. I'm not even sorry about what I said. At sa lahat ng aking mga kakulta, mahal na mahal ko kayo. Sobra. Sa asawa ko, I love you more. And sa lahat ng mga nag-iilusyon na finish na, no, we're just starting. Alright? I love you, Tatay Digong, so much. I love you so much.
yeah, so we are ushering in a new era. And yes, no government will succeed if we don't help. Okay? We should all help, be good citizens, no? Because you don't expect a president to make a good life for you. You make it on your own. He's just here to make the way easier for you, to pave the way for you. But people have been saying, I will vote for this person for the future of my children. No, you raise your children. You make a good life for yourself. But we also help the president make that a reality for us. Okay? So, yun lang, no? We should all help. He needs all the help that he can get. So, that's all for tonight. And I hope that you will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Attorney Cañete will be here, and hopefully Attorney Berenguer.
Hopefully.
Attorney Berenguer is a very busy man. So, if not, then if we have the time, we will be here, no? So, ganun naman kami,
Yes.
nagsasaluhan. So, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are here 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening on DZRJ, Radyo Bandido, on 810 on your dial, on the FM band, also on Radio Garden 224 channel, Radio Garden and Sky Cable channel 224 with live streaming on Facebook and with the DZRJ YouTube channel. So please like and share this show tonight. Thank you so much.
And congratulations, Inday Sara. We love you.
Pugad Vloggers, ang kurap titirisin, salot sa bayan wawalisin, walang sasantuhin, ang saya-saya nakakabaliw, kasama natin ang tropang Pugad Vloggers.